What's up, guys? Welcome to Move to Action Monday. I hope you had a phenomenal weekend. I hope you moved last week a little bit closer to who God's called you to be and what He's called you to do. I know you're going to do the same this week because that's what this channel is all about, is helping you move. Now, I've had a lot of things sent to me on social media and other stuff, what we should do videos about, anxiety, depression, addiction, and we're going to get to those things, but I felt really called to do a video, to do a Move to Action Monday about the root of those things. The root of what is stopping most of us, which is our mind. The battlefield of our mind, what's going on inside, because that's the whole goal of this channel, is that you would just move a little bit more to who God's called you to be and what He's called you to do, that you would move. But like it says in Psalms 10:4, as we referenced last week, as a man or a woman thinks in their heart, so are they. Listen, if you're losing the battle up here, you will lose the battle in your life. So I want to take a moment and I want us to change the way we think. I want us to stop thinking it's full of death and start thinking thoughts that are full of life, right? Because crap happens. You can have resolution, have all this stuff, but crap happens, right? Like the great prophet Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That is so true. But God has given in His Word plans for us to act when stuff happens. Let's read this together. In James 1:2-4, it's an incredible verse. It says this: "Count it joy, my brothers, when you meet various trials, for you know that testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And steadfastness is full effect. You will be perfect, lacking nothing." Perfect, lacking nothing, that's huge. I want to be perfect, lacking nothing in God's eyes. So what does that look like? Number one, He says to count it joy. How am I supposed to count it joy when crap happens? How am I supposed to count it joy when things don't go my way? This is how we count it joy. Because the most important thing, if you're a Christ follower, the most important thing to you is not the relationships you have, it's not the money you have, it's none of that. What the most important thing to you is that God loves you and wants you and has a plan for you. God loves you and wants you and has a plan for you. And the reason you can count it joy is because nothing can touch that. Nothing. Nothing that makes you sad, nothing that makes you happy, nothing can touch that, because God is never going to let you go. And it's not circumstantial. That is how we can have joy, because the world can't take away the foundation of who you are. That's where joy comes from. We have to have that up here. Have to know that, have to believe that. The next thing it says, brothers, when you meet trials, for you know, so trials are going to happen. Stuff's going to happen. We have to be prepared that crap is going to happen. Life is going to punch us in the mouth. Listen, if stuff's not happening to you, if you're not facing adversity, then you're going the way of the world. You're just along for the ride. We need to be pushing against the enemy's plan for our life and the people around us. So know stuff's going to happen and know beforehand how you're going to respond. So it says, when stuff happens, know what you're going to do. I was talking to my brother Mike about his goals for 2018, and he said this: he's going to chase the no. He's got plans and dreams he wants to do. He's going to chase the no. What about you? Are you chasing goals? Do you chase your dreams? Are you moving even a little bit towards what and who God's called you to be? When stuff happens, because stuff's going to happen, what will you do? The last thing I want us to see in these two verses is this: and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect, lacking nothing. I want to be perfect, lacking nothing so bad. I used to think that was not sinning. I used to think that was being a good little boy and reading my Bible and doing that stuff. But that's not. Perfect, lacking nothing, that's just me being steadfast. That's me being a rapid repenter. That's good. You should write that down in your quiet time. A rapid repenter. That's me being relentless and chasing after God. Because listen, whenever I fail at doing something, when I go and try to do something that God has called me to do, He's going to add into me the things I don't have. That's what steadfastness is. It's just surrender to go forward and to try and to do the things He's called you to do in the natural, and let Him add the supernatural to you. So the move to action step is put aside BC thinking. Do not think the same before you got saved as you do after you got saved. Put aside BC thinking and pick up AD thinking. And I say after death thinking because of this. Jesus went in to save us, right? And He died on the cross. He lost His life, but He surrendered His life, and God added to Him life back. That is what we need to know our God is able to do. So put aside BC thinking. Remember who you are and whose you are. I love you so much. I pray that you move this week. God has massive plans for you. I'll see you next week on Move to Action Monday.